Alright guys, it's time to spill the tea. Cassie, welcome to my channel. I wanted to start off this channel with a little get to know me tag. Let's just hop right into it. Okay, so I'm just going to be looking at my phone to see the questions. So just so you guys know, that's why I'm looking at my phone. So first one, where did you grow up? I grew up in a little town called La Crescenta. It is in California. I lived there for 11 years, and then my parents and I moved to San Clemente in Orange County, and they are still there. I have just moved out though to Oxnard for school. Second question, where do I currently live? I live in Oxnard for school. I go to Cal State University of Channel Islands, and I'm a transfer student there. I'll be graduating in a year, fall of 2021, which is absolutely crazy to me, but I'm really excited. I'm a health communication major, and so far I'm loving it. Dogs or cats? So I love both. I am actually allergic to dogs and like slightly to cats. Really want a hypoallergenic dog, preferably a Labradoodle. And then currently I do have a cat. His name is Gus, and he's the best little kitty ever. I love him so much. Fun fact, I actually was not a cat person before, but my boyfriend convinced me, because he's definitely a cat person, and he convinced me to get a cat, and ever since then I have literally been in love. Yes, he's named after the little mouse in Cinderella. Let's see, tea or coffee? Oh, that reminds me, I do have, this is kind of funny, because I do actually have a little my tea here. This is the Trader Joe's organic ginger turmeric herbal tea. This is probably like one of my favorite teas besides chai tea. It's in my little elephant mug because elephants are my favorite animal. But so with that said, even though I'm drinking tea right now, I would have to say that I think coffee would top my top tea. It definitely depends on what mood I'm in, but I like, if I were to go out, I usually get a coffee and I pay for that instead of a tea. But I would prefer an iced coffee over a hot coffee. Alrighty. Have any books you read changed your life? To be honest, I really don't like to admit this, but I have never been a big reader. I honestly really don't like reading. My mom has always said growing up that she's shocked at how like I'm actually pretty smart. I mean, that's not like a humble brag or anything, but it's just funny that she's always said that. What is your favorite movie? See, I'm not a big movie person either, but a movie that I can watch over and over and over again, and my parents could probably vouch for me, is The Parent Trap. There was also a time where I was really obsessed over Disney's Tangled, so I'd watch that literally like a couple times in a month, if not more. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I love watching Gretchen Gertie. She's super authentic, and I love her vlogs, and her dog that she just got, Brody, is so cute. I wish I could have a lab. Whitney Simmons, of course. I love all of her workouts. She's amazing. I love what she stands for. It's a beautiful day to be alive, as Whitney Simmons would say. And I also really like Savannah Wright. They're a big reason why I am starting this YouTube channel. Do you speak any languages, and how well? I took Spanish in high school, but I would not say I'm fluent whatsoever. I'm not going to try to speak it because it would just be laughable. But I can understand it better than I speak it. My dad is pretty fluent in Spanish, so growing up I kind of picked up on some words here and there, and then going into high school kind of just added on to that, but I'm really bummed because I never really kept it up. Are you single or taken? I am with my boyfriend. We moved out together, so I have been with him for, oh gosh, our 5-year was in July of this year, so half a decade. And he's super awesome. You'll probably see him in some of the videos. His name is Max. How many siblings do you have? So I have 2 older siblings. I have a brother and a sister. My brother is 12 years older than me, and my sister is 10 years older than me. We did grow up together in the same household, but my brother did go off to the Air Force when I was, I believe, 6 years old. But now we have a really close relationship. And same thing with my sister. They live really close to my parents, so whenever I go back home, we all are able to get together. And what is your go-to fast food order? I try to stay away from fast food, but when I do get it, Max does enjoy fast food, and he asks me to get it quite often. I love In-N-Out. So my order is a regular hamburger, protein style, so it's lettuce wrapped, animal style, and chopped chilies. Whether you do protein style or not, that's just my preference. You have to try the animal style with chopped chilies. It will change your life. That's all I have to say. Your most memorable childhood memory. And overall, I had a really, really good childhood. My siblings and I have been traveling literally since we were like born. So we have a timeshare in Hawaii, so we would go every year, and I just love Hawaii. It's on the island Kauai, and that place is just amazing. I cannot wait to go back. So crossing my fingers, we can safely go soon or next year. We would always go on cruises. That is literally my favorite way of travel. Like, people either love it or I think they hate it, but I'm one of those who absolutely love it. For my college graduation, we are planning to go on a Southern Caribbean cruise, and I am ecstatic. You have all the food you want in the entire world on the ship, and it's already paid for. You have dessert, and you get to just relax and have fun. We also had a boat growing up and an RV. So I would say that my most memorable childhood memories was always going to the Colorado River. I want to say like every other weekend, and we would go wakeboarding, war tubing, which is really, really fun, water skiing. I would say I probably missed that the most, to be honest. What theme parks have you been to? But I have to say, my top theme park is Six Flags Magic Mountain. I am a roller coaster fanatic. My parents would always tell me when I was younger I wanted to ride roller coasters since I was like, I don't even know, 3-4 years old, but of course I wasn't tall enough. So now that I can ride them, I love them so much. Max and I actually have a Six Flags annual pass. We got it over Black Friday, and it's like $7 a month. It's crazy. My past favorite ride was Goliath, but now I think that was bumped to 2, and now my absolute favorite one is Twisted Colossus. If you guys ever get the chance to go to Six Flags, you have to go on Twisted Colossus, and you have to wait for the very back cart. It's the fastest, it's the most fun, and it's just, oh, I want to go now. And Max's favorite is, I think he says X2. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? So this one's a little bit hard to talk about, but I'd like to share it with you guys just because I think that it's something that can help other people. When I was in community college, I actually began as a nursing major, and I went through all of the prerequisites. I finished all of them. I finished anatomy, biology, chemistry, physiology. Oh my goodness, physio was insane. And I even took an emergency medical technician class, an EMT class. That was really fun actually. I set myself back a semester, which is totally fine by the way. Like if that's like, I just really wanted to take EMT. And I was taking it with one of my friends, so that was really awesome. So I finished the class, I did really well in it. I did all of my clinicals. We got to do, I believe it was 2 or 3 ambulance rides. We just shadowed a basic care unit, and then we also were able to go on another unit with a paramedic on it. So it was more of an advanced care unit, and that was really cool. But what I absolutely loved was we got 1 shift in the emergency room. I just loved how fast the pace was in the emergency room. I learned a lot in one day, and it intrigued me, and it really interested me, and I just wanted to help people. When the class ended, I took the National Registry for California to get certified as an EMT, and I passed. I ended up going to an interview for a hospital in my town that I lived in Orange County, and I got the job to be an emergency care technician, and that was really amazing. The people that I worked with, I can't tell you, they are incredible, and I worked there for about a year. As amazing as the experience was, I was very overwhelmed. I was very stressed, like on the floor of the emergency room and off the floor. I worked 3 night shifts full time. I worked 3 12 hours in each week while going to school full time, and it was just, I could tell it was really taking a toll on my body. Hands were cracking. I think I was extremely allergic to the gloves, and I was sleep deprived. It was a lot to take in, and I'm a very sensitive person, so the things like that I saw in the emergency room took a toll on me at times as well, and I took those emotions home with me so my parents could kind of see me struggling. So I made the difficult decision to no longer be working in the emergency room, and I ended up actually switching my major from nursing to health communication that I'm in now, and that was the hardest decision of my entire life. I think I was really struggling with, I really want to help people, and I felt like I was letting my community down. I felt like I was letting my parents down. I felt like my mom is a nurse, so I felt like I was letting her down. I felt like I was letting Max down, and I didn't want to, sorry, I didn't think I was gonna cry or tear up. I didn't want to let anyone down. And I have such an incredible support system. Oh, dang it. Just to wrap up on this question, I have a really good support system with my family, with all my loved ones, my friends, Max. They were the ones to tell me, like, it's okay, nursing is really difficult, and there's other ways that I'm helping people now. So I've really overcome that struggle, and I've let that weight just lift off of my shoulders, and it's been incredible. Just shout out to all the healthcare workers, because you guys are incredible. Now that's done. Oh, have you ever written a blog post? What was it about? So actually, I didn't even know this was on the questions, to be honest. I didn't really read them prior to this, but I do have a blog. It's called Revision and Revitalize, and I launched it in the middle of this year. It's all about health and wellness, so if you guys want to check it out, I can link it down below in the little description box. What is the best Harry Potter movie? I have seen all the Harry Potter movies, and my favorite is definitely Goblet of Fire. What sports did you play growing up, if any? I swam growing up a little bit, and then I also, of course, did ballet and tap as a little girl, and I also did gymnastics, but I loved gymnastics. What I loved more was soccer, And I started playing soccer when I was just 8 years old, and I played through the start of high school. And then in high school was on a competitive paddling team, so we're in the six person like long boat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, but it was really fun. I did that for 4 years, I think, with one of my best friends. We actually would paddle to Catalina every year, so from Newport Beach to Catalina, it was about 32 miles. We would do that race every year, and that was really fun because after we were done racing, we would all get to hang out on Catalina Island and spend the night there, and then the boys team would paddle our boat back. And then also in high school, I did track and field as well as volleyball. So volleyball I only played for a couple of years, and then I stuck with track and field. I was a mid-distance runner. I did the 800 meter and then the 1600 meters. I don't play anything competitively. I really wanted to try out for the Channel Islands soccer team, but with the whole school being online, of course there's no tryouts or practices or anything like that. So we'll see if I get the chance next fall for my last semester, but it's all up in the air at this point, which is, it's all good. I sometimes will go down and play beach volleyball now, but nothing competitive. I love going to the gym, and yeah, that's how I stay active. What TV show are you currently watching? So currently I am working on Euphoria, and then I love Big Brother. I watch it every summer. Max and I love watching. He might not be happy that I'm telling you guys this, I don't know. But we love watching Love Island. Of course, I'm one of those girls, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I don't know how I feel about Claire's season coming up though. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you think it's gonna go. Oh, this one's weird. What is the first thing you think of when you hear the word crust? Pizza. I might be hungry, but what else would you think of? A pie, maybe? But pizza was the first thing that came to my mind. I love pizza. And you can make it healthy, you guys. Cauliflower pizza crust or Trader Joe's butternut squash crust. Don't knock it till you try it. Alright guys, well I think that is all the questions. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited for you guys to hopefully continue watching my videos. I'm really excited to put some more content out for you guys. I think when this video goes up, this will probably be my first video, and then I will probably be putting up with a what I eat in a day as well. Sorry, I almost just spilled my tea. That would have been really bad. But a what I eat in a day will be up as well. Just healthy, simple recipes, realistic, and you'll be seeing a lot of those, a lot of grocery hauls, a lot of cook with me videos, healthy snack alternatives, trying to think what else, probably like some workouts. Yeah, I guess the rest you'll just have to find out. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and check out my blog in the description box if you are interested. Thanks guys.